Thanks for watching, everyone. We will be starting hopefully the draft for game 2 soon. They were waiting on a couple players to get out of a Valorant match to start, and that match is still going on. So they have forfeit game 1 as per the rules. So we'll be remaking the lobby now in a few minutes, and then I hope they should be done by the time we finish draft for game 2 here. All right, here we are at long last. 1 hour and 25 minutes past the scheduled start time, the OG scheduled start time. We're about to get into what is officially game 2 of this best of 3 series versus SUNY Potsdam. A couple of their players were late coming off of a Valorant match. So we gave them the 20 minutes and we gave them their 2 timeouts. And we also originally agreed to a 9:30 start. So we pushed it back 30 minutes for them already. And then the Valorant match went long. So they got 20 minutes past the start time we agreed to, which is 9:50. And they still weren't done. So they started using their timeouts. They get 2 5-minute timeouts in NECC, which came and gone. 10 o'clock came around. They were not available still. So they forfeit game 1. Which we had a pretty spicy draft for that one, which you can see here. But that is not the draft for this game. And we did a redraft for game 2, where they still wanted to be on blue side. So this is the draft for what is officially game 2, but we are up 1-0 in the series, even though game 1 was not played. But they were available in time here and avoided an entire series forfeit. So hoping we can close things out here so we're not here till like midnight. But we're about to find out. Draft overall, I think, went pretty well for us. On red side, we are pretty much locked into banning the Victor, Cass, and Udyr. Their mid laner has a very high win rate on Victor and Cass, his 2 most played champions by far. So we're kind of locked into banning those. A lot of other teams have done the same against SUNY Potsdam. And then we noticed that their jungler played a lot of Udyr in their actual official league matches and did quite well in most of them, carrying the game pretty much. So we didn't want to give that away. Did go with the Kayn and a Akali. Little bit awkward, I think, from them. Maybe they just wanted to pick away the Akali and were afraid that Ryan was going to pick it away from them. And then we countered with the J4 Tristana Talia in the first 3. They penta-banned our support S'mores, and one of the bans was a flex ban as well for Ryan. But still left his Nautilus open here. So we went with the Nautilus. I think it made a lot of sense. He can still cast his abilities against the Kai'Sa and Akali, even if they're invisible. And I think it just overall works pretty well. This early game, I think, is going to be pretty spicy, at least in terms of the junglers and their pathing. I really am interested to see which side of the map both of the junglers start on, because if they are jungling towards the same side of the map, that is going to be explosive really early here. And we are finally in game. I hope. It's kind of buggy right now. What is happening? I have to click play. What is happening? Oh, please work. Please. I will be so sad. I will be so incredibly sad. No. What is happening? Come on. No. Please work. I have to alt-tab? Go back in? What is happening? I'm so sad. If I leave the game, does it make it so I can't spectate anymore? Oh, tonight is cursed, dude. Tonight is just cursed. I can't. So sad right now. Guess I'll see if I can get back in somehow. What is happening right now? Oh my god. Please work. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're in. Thank goodness. 2 kills already? S'mores picking up 1 and Wang picking up 1. It must have been either a level 1 shenanigan or an early bot lane gank. But Eagle's off to a good start here. I like what I see. Level 2 spike for bot lane. Hook goes wide though. But yeah, that was a kill on the Kaisa. And a kill on the Morgana. Yeah, definitely some bot lane action for sure. Although I suppose it could have been a level 1 as well. But already a very strong start for the Eagles. So it's going to be Dellery. I'm going to call him Dellery on the Ornn for SUNY Potsdam. chrisramrz on the Shen for the Eagles. Turtle Wax on Kane for SUNY Potsdam, and Wang on the Jarvan. Garble Peels on the Akali, Ryanite on the Talia. Baby Sid on Kaisa, Frosty on Tristana, and Junkanoi on Morg, and S'mores on the Nautilus. chrisramrz getting in a fight in the top lane here, getting very low, taking a lot of minion damage, has to flash away. Does Dellery flash for the last kill? No, he doesn't need to, and gets the Q. chrisramrz outplayed in the early game there. Don't want to take that fight, taking all of that minion damage. I think that's definitely why he lost that fight there. But Eagle's still in front by about 1,000 gold. Wang coming down for another bot lane gank. Let's see if anything can happen here. S'mores needs to step up here. J4 spotted out on the ward. Hook lands. Junkie getting very low. Frosty going to jump in. Get some good damage down. But nothing comes of it. S'mores definitely should have engaged that fight a little bit earlier. If they had started that fight, maybe they would not have noticed Wang coming in on the ward. Turtle Wax coming in for mid lane gank, but Ryan dodges that one fairly easily. Pretty good, pretty substantial CS lead in the bot lane here for Frosty as well on the Tristana. Level 4 as well, but Turtle Wax is heading down to the bot lane for a gank possibly. Good trade there from chrisramrz in the top lane, but he's going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage after giving that kill up to Dellery. Ryanite trying to bait Garble Peels in here. Knockback will miss. And Wang heads back into his jungle. Turtle Wax floating around the bot side, but the Eagles bot lane has already backed Frosty, already enough money for that Noon Quiver on the Tristana. That's going to be a pretty big power spike down there. I'm looking for, see if Wang recognizes that and actually focuses his attention toward the bot side of the map for that reason. Always a good sign when your bottom lane gets ahead early. And things are looking pretty good here for the Eagles. And Wang is, in fact, coming down to the bot lane. There's a taunt landing on to Delary. Another good trade there from chrisramrz. And I believe he does have the experience lead as well. No, it's actually dead even. But could be a fight brewing in the bottom lane here, as both junglers around that side of the map. The Kali has roamed over, but no, she based. Binding lands onto S'mores, and I think both teams just going to kind of walk it out. Ryan rotating over onto the drag. The Eagles do have priority here for a second. I don't think they realize Turtlewax is basing, though. But they could start up the dragon here. And it looks like they're going to do it. Garble Peels is rotating over. I don't know why the directed camera's not moving down to the dragon. There we go, and it looks like Eagles will secure first dragon. It's an Earth Dragon. So that's going to help a lot, actually, against the team comp that SUNY Potsdam has built here. Delary getting quite low on the Ornn as well. chrisramrz might be able to get a return kill here if he's able to find another engage. Binding goes wide from Junkie. I'm just going to call him Junkie. I like it. chrisramrz is going to look to go. Oh, Kane coming in on the top lane. Here's the Ornn Horn coming out. Can Chris dodge it? No, it gets interrupted. And that is going to be a very dead Shen. He is blocking a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Turtlewax picks that one up. Yeah, I think the danger of getting your dash interrupted by the second half of the Ornn Horn is just kind of too much here. Frosty getting engaged on by Baby Sid. Binding goes wide. But here comes S'mores. Frosty getting a little bit low, but S'mores is here. Baby Sid flashing away. S'mores flashing in as well, but not going to find anything. Not level 6 yet. And doesn't have that ultimate. A little bit ambitious on that flash. He was trying to get a flash auto attack for the root, but did not end up being close enough. Turtlewax starting up the Rift Herald here as well. Let's see if Wang actually is able to spot that out. Another Binding goes wide. Let's see if S'mores tries to engage in this window with Binding not available. Nope, doesn't look like he wants to. Waves too close to SUNY's tower. Wang is coming up over to this Rift Herald, though. Does not secure it, but Delary is low. And chrisramrz coming down. Gets the taunt flash onto Delary. Will find the kill. Can he ult in onto Wang? Yep, there's the ult. It's going to block a lot of the Kane damage. Here's the knock-up coming in. There's the dunk. And a double kill for chrisramrz on the Shen. However, SUNY Potsdam does collect the Rift Herald. And I believe... Wait, did they? Yeah, they did. Delary actually was the one that picked up the Rift Herald buff there. And he's going to teleport back to the top lane. So a small victory for SUNY there. They'll be able to get a little bit of gold back from dropping that Rift Herald somewhere. But chrisramrz with 2 kills on the Shen, that's going to be really important for his game through the rest of this laning phase. Mid lane CS pretty even so far. Top lane slightly to Delary. Bot lane is slightly to Frosty. So overall very even as far as CS and experience is concerned. Frosty getting a little bit low here, though. They need to either commit to trying to push this wave out and then get a recall, or call Wang down. But it's a 2v2 brewing in the top lane here as Rift Herald has been dropped. Taunt lands. He will take 1 tower shot, 2 tower shots. He's dead. Beautiful. Turtlewax getting very low as well, and that's going to be a double kill for Wang. The Rift Herald does crash into the tower and take 3 plates, but 2 more kills for the Eagles jungler is huge. 303 on the Jarvan right now. 100% kill participation. But Eagles bot lane in trouble now. At a severe health disadvantage. They've stayed way too long in lane. And now are going to either give over a kill or be forced to take a really bad base timing. Wang needs to make his way down here and relieve some of this pressure. But it looks like maybe Sid might try to back soon, maybe? So hard for Tristana to farm under tower. That's the other thing about this. With that passive on the E. Let's do a decent job, though, and we'll finally be able to get a base timer. The bottom lane from SUNY Potsdam also heading back to base. As Ryan pushes another wave into tower. Dead even on the CS in the mid lane. But Garblpeel's going to lose another wave to the tower. Beautiful top lane fight earlier. I want to highlight that as chrisramrz and Wang did an excellent job of chaining their CCs to make sure that Delary took as many tower shots as possible during the beginning of that fight. And it worked really nicely. Dragon spawning soon here for the Eagles, and they are grouped around it and getting some good vision control. As here's a fight erupting, Wang going in. Oh, and Turtlewax getting very low. S'more's going to pick that one up. Garblpeel's getting in as well. Peeled away by S'more's. Flashing away. Ryanite trying to flash. Gets the last rock, and Garblpeel's falls. 2 for 0, and the Eagles going to be able to take Dragon number 2 here. Without even needing chrisramrz to stand united. So pretty big that he didn't have to use that here. chrisramrz taking another fight. Gonna get into that bubble and block some damage. But here's the Ornhorn. Delary wants to take this fight. Gonna get a knock-up. Dragon is secured, meanwhile, by Wang. S'more's taken quite low, though. And the Eagles might want to look for another base timing here so that S'more's can regenerate a little bit of health. Oh, but here comes the Hex Flash. S'more's wants this. Binding is going to land, and that might do it. Yeah, Hook is going to go wide, and that is definitely going to call off the gank. But still, about a 3,000 gold lead for the Eagles. Goredrinker complete on Wang. Luden's complete on Ryanite. And Eagles just kind of rolling here. Up 2 dragons as well, Earth and the Cloud Drake. Ram's going to land the taunt again. Oh, Turtlewax coming in, though. I think Chris might be dead again. Oh, Delary is going to miss that charge, though. But Chris has no dash for quite a while, and that's a big shutdown over to Turtlewax. Huge gank there for SUNY. They're going to be able to crash that wave into the tower. No teleport available either for chrisramrz, so he's going to lose a lot of resources there. But here's Wang coming in the mid lane. Garble is slippery, though. There's the EQ. Doesn't find the knockup, and he's in the Shroud now. Gets stunned up. Ryan knocks him out of the ultimate, and he's going to get away. His teammates coming now to assist. Garble, very slippery. Here comes the Weaver's Wall to try to cut him off. Wang going over into the red buff pit. Landing the smite. Will finally get the kill, but Turtlewax deep in enemy territory along with Delary. Here comes the Stand United onto Wang. Is it enough? Wang going back in. Getting taken very low. Babysit is now here too. A double taunt coming out. Here's S'more's flashing in. Gets the hook. Stunned up. 2 kills already for the Eagles. Can Wang survive? Yes, he can. Another double kill for chrisramrz. And another fight going to the Eagles. Sorry, I actually paused in the middle of that fight because I was trying to press O to get rid of the scoreboard. It's just observer things. Sorry, everyone. But another excellent fight for the Eagles, and now about a 4,000 gold lead. Wang up 1,300 gold over his counterpart. Ryanite over up about 1,000 gold over his counterpart, and Frosty up going to be now 1,100 gold over his counterpart in the ADC. Ooh, is Garble going to go in on this? Oh, he's not. Resetting here. Wang starting off this, well, Oh, this is dangerous. He's trying to get it low enough to smite. He's just going to have to EQ out of there. Here's chrisramrz, though. Oh, big 800 gold shutdown. But chrisramrz does secure the Rift Herald. And now Ryanite coming over here to assist. Doesn't get the knockback, but Delary stunned up now. But here comes more players to assist. Delary very low. He's going to flash away. chrisramrz going to flash after him. Not going to be able to secure the kill, though. But Garble missing that E and not able to continue the fight. So Wang does lose his life. That is a huge shutdown over to Delary. 800 gold there. And not quite sure why we abandoned the bot lane here. This is going to get Babysit back in the game as well. But, yeah, huge chunk of gold over in the pocket of Delary now. He may become an issue, but the Kraken Slayer is complete for Frosty. So, all is not lost for the Eagles. And their star still up 3,000 gold as well. And it looks like Dragon is spawning soon, or soon-ish. So, Eagles, excellent vision, by the way, in the red side jungle. Look at this. Look at this vision they have all over here in this red side quadrant of the map. Excellent job by S'mores and the entire Eagles team there to get that pre-dragon vision, and they can just see everything that's going on in the jungle here. Delary face-checking this bush. That's not who they want. And now with Delary walking over, chrisramrz is free to solo push the top lane. And this is exactly the benefit of having a Shen on your team here. He's able to just keep pushing this wave in, and he can join the fight anytime he wants with the Stand United, even having teleport down. Now Frosty just pushing the mid lane here. But they do know they have a numbers advantage until Chris actually joins in, so they are clearing out the vision from the Eagles. But chrisramrz smacking away at this top tower, and the Eagles perfectly fine to not even have a fight here. And they're just going to go back to farming. Oh, chrisramrz going to summon the Rift Herald as well, and that is going to be an easy tower. And if SUNY doesn't react to this, chrisramrz might get two. But S'mores rooted up in the front line. This could be the start of the fight. Frosty jumping away. S'mores gets knocked up. He's going to get taken down. Big shutdown there for Delary as well. And a pick for SUNY to start things off. That may give them the dragon here. Chris just going to continue on pushing down this top lane into the second tier 2 tower. Delary basing here to try to respond. But that's already 2 charges for Shelly. Flash away. Thinking by Ryanite there. And it looks like they are going to give the dragon away. They might try to come in to contest, maybe? Delary is gone. Here comes Wang. He's looking for it. Oh, he gets knocked up and dodges. The EQ is not there. There's the dunk. Junkie getting low. He's going to fall. There's a Stand United onto Wang. He's going to survive a little bit longer, but it's not enough. Does eventually fall. Frosty jumping in. There's the exhaust onto Garble. He gets the kill. He's going to get the reset and going to be able to jump over the wall again. But it's a 2-for-1, but the Eagles very low, and it looks like the Stand United from Chris did not actually fully channel. And so he's still in the top lane, still pushing. But got 2 towers for his trouble. For trade for the Hextech Drake. So I think overall, I think that's a win for the Eagles. Good job by SUNY, though. Controlling that Drake and delaying the soul point for the Eagles for another 5 minutes or so. Assuming they can get the 3rd dragon. It's coming up in a few minutes. But just well played all around so far. Still 0 deaths for both Ryanite and Frosty. That's a really good sign for the Eagles. You know their carries have been playing safe so far and with pretty good kill participation as well. So really like what I'm seeing here so far from Post this game. Ryan's been practicing a lot lately, and you can just see that improvement coming out in games like this, playing against a player in the mid lane who's much higher ranked than him in solo queue and just really holding his own. In fact, doing much better this time around. Ahead on CS and much better KDA on the Talia. So definitely like what I'm seeing here. I think Garble may have egoed that Akali pick a little bit in draft without even waiting for counter pick. Talia, very, very potent answer to Akali. She can simply throw her rocks down when Akali goes into Shroud, and it covers the entire Shroud. So Kali's forced to either take damage or exit the Shroud early. And, you know, generally not something that a Kali wants to do. Junkie and Garble going to be spotted out on this ward in the top river. Again, excellent vision coverage by the Eagles. Just want to point that out again. Look at this vision coverage. They got vision on both sides of the river. A couple pinks that's going to protect Ryan's split push here. And they can see a lot of the members of SUNY, Potsdam, no matter where they are here. But SUNY is grouping up in the mid lane. Chris with Sand United and teleport available. I want to see him head back to the top lane. Yep, that is where he's going. Both teams want to start a fight with a pick here. Junkie looking for that binding, and S'mores looking for that hook. And that's really what both teams want to kind of start the fight here. chrisramrz coming down to the mid lane, though. I don't agree with this call. I'm not sure exactly why he's here. Maybe he's going all the way down to the bot lane and pushing there. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because he already took the 2 towers in the top lane. So you don't generally want to threaten the inhibitor this early, although I suppose you could. Looks like he may just walk down and start proxying these waves. That'd be pretty pog. Eagles pushing down mid lane. Nobody collecting these resources in the top lane from either team. As mid lane outer tower gets slowly chipped down. Another binding whiffs. Good dodge there by Ryanite on the Kaisa Q. And chrisramrz now rotating over. This could be a fight here. All 5 members down here. Here's Wang. He's looking for it. Goes in with the EQ. Hook misses. This could be a good fight. Wang going in. Frosty already with 1. Turtle Wax goes into the ultimate, but Wang is just going on through. He doesn't even care. EQ's onto a Babysit. S'mores with another one. Wang in the front line here. Super low. Is finally going to get taken down by Garble and Garble now in the back line here. Nice exhaust. That's going to block a lot of damage. Hook lands from S'mores, and Ryanite going to pick up another kill, and it's a 3-for-1. The Eagles again winning another fight. I think SUNY's issue here in these fights is that they are just simply unable to kill Frosty and Ryanite. They still have not died. Ooh, Frosty taking tower. He's going to have to back away from that. Mid-outer tower does fall. But a couple key items complete now for SUNY as well. Gore Drinker complete for Turtle Wax. Kraken complete for Babysit. And Zanya's complete for Junkie. So, going to be really important in this next fight. But Frosty is huge right now on the Tristana. Kraken Slayer, PD, and Pickaxe complete for him. Ryanite also pretty big. Ludens and a Shadow Flame complete for him. And Hex Gates are active, so these fights are going to be fast and frequent as teams able to leave base much quicker thanks to those Hex Gate portals. And top lane noodle fight here, as both of them with teleport available, as the dragon is spawning right now, and both teams want it. Definitely going to be a fight here. S'mores clearing out the vision. Bot lane is pushing for Eagles, and they're going to start up this dragon. Hex Dragon is going to deal a lot of damage to them, though. Ooh, Wayne gets caught up with that Morgana root. Here's Turtle Wax coming in. He's looking for the steal. Oh, already a kill, though, as Junkie just killed, but it's going down in the stolen dragon by Turtle Wax. And it's 2 dragons to 2, but SUNY does give up a kill to Junkie. Wang losing that smite fight. Oh, wow, I think his smite was actually... No, it wasn't. I think he might have used smite a little bit early there. I couldn't quite see. But a good dragon steal there for SUNY, keeping them in this game, keeping their hopes alive. And again, remember, the Eagles are already up 1-0 because they were not ready on time. So SUNY has to win this game to bring us to a deciding Game 3. Oh, I wanted to catch him. But, yeah, you hate to see it. I would have liked, I think, to have seen the Eagles peel off of that dragon and just start a fight instead of trying to bring it low, because you're just going to 50-50. Uh-oh. Turtle Wax coming in for chrisramrz here. Chris just going to dash on away and pop over the wall. And now Eagles push down mid here. 25 minutes into the game. A pretty fed Tristana, pretty fed Ryanite on the Talia, I think the Eagles could look to start maybe the Baron here. Oh, but Wang caught out. He gets rooted up, but he is going to be able to EQ away despite being rooted. And that will likely save his life. But I want to see Post maybe looking to start up possibly Baron, or at least bait SUNY into approaching for the Baron. As Chris going to make his way down to the bot lane here, I think that's definitely the right call. As Baron, with being the next objective spawning, you want your Shen on the opposite side of the map, applying pressure in that split push lane. An 8,000 gold lead now for Post University. Wang just doing phenomenal on this Jarvan. Still 100% kill participation. Oh, but Frosty rooted up here. Good job by S'mores, body blocking anything they might have thrown at him. But yeah, just want to point that out. Wang on the Jarvan, 100% kill participation on all 18 kills, 26 minutes into the game. This man is everywhere. Yes, he's down on farm to Turtle Wax, but you cannot deny the impact he's had on this game. Like, yes, he's down on farm to Turtle Wax, and yes, Turtle Wax has now stolen a dragon. But like I said, you just cannot deny the impact of this carnivorous, gank-heavy playstyle from Wang, which I just love to see, honestly. Prey Seeker goes out, does not find his target. No, it does. Wang dodges that binding, though. That could have been trouble. Although, Jarvan actually a pretty decent answer to Morgana, as we saw earlier. If he does actually get caught up by a binding, he can simply EQ while rooted. And just kind of make his way to safety despite being rooted. Ryanite pushes out that top wave. Yeah, this is I think where the Eagles can look to set up that Baron Vision, which they've kind of already done over here. Wang actually going to take away Turtle Wax's blue buff. And potentially the Gromp as well. Yeah, Turtle Wax just taking the Wolves. chrisramrz still pushing down this bot wave, and nobody going down to answer yet. But the Eagles without that much other pressure on the map, so Chris wisely backs off. And now 3 showing in the bottom lane. If the Eagles were ready, they could have started up the Baron right then and there once 3 members of SUNY showed bottom lane. Kind of a missed opportunity there, but Dragon spawning in less than a minute now. That's definitely going to be the next fight. Neither team wants to give up the 3rd Dragon to the other team, and I think that might be game losing if SUNY does. Maybe not game losing, but it'll certainly hurt their chances. Frosty with 1,200 gold to spend. He's going to go back to base before the next Dragon here. chrisramrz now pushing in the top lane, threatening that inhibitor. And that is definitely not something that SUNY wants to have to deal with here. Moore's coming in, getting that ward. Hook does land on the Delary, but he's going to just walk away. Oh, there's Dredge line coming out as well. And here's the fight. Wang going in on Garble. Gets him very low. Oh, but Ryanite in trouble. There's the Stand United onto Ryanite. Turtle Wax has to flash away. Hook misses, but a double knockup from Wang. Turtle Wax getting very low. He's going to heal up a little bit. Does finally fall. S'mores getting very low. He's going to fall in return. Baby Sid doing some damage here, and it's just a 1-for-1, an excellent fight for SUNY as chrisramrz' Stand United was also canceled there. Here's Ryan dropping that Weaver's Wall. I actually love that play. Block them off. Oh, it's going to just fall now. This is dangerous for Post. I think they're a little bit not sure what they want to do here. They might just end up giving the Dragon over to SUNY, but trading an inhibitor for it as chrisramrz is pushing in the top lane, no one answering him. Baby Sid does go back. chrisramrz is going to Hexgate on out of there. But SUNY not actually starting up the Dragon yet, but I don't think the Eagles know that. They have no vision in the area. They're hustling back. Let's see if they can get there. chrisramrz does have the teleport available. chrisramrz heading back to the top lane now. And yeah, kind of surprised actually that SUNY didn't go for that. But here's the teleport coming in. There's Junkie gonna spell shield himself, but now he's out of spell shield. Taunt lands onto Junkie, he's getting pretty low, but a fight in the back line. Quadruple knock up there from the Ornn. But Wang getting super low. This could be the fight that they need. Ryan getting super low as well, but they do finally get the kills. Taunt lands onto Delary, and Frosty now jumping in aggressively. There's a triple kill for chrisramrz on the Shen, and Babysit the last player left alive for SUNY. Everyone very low for the Eagles, though. That was a razor-thin fight. Are they going to go for anything here? They're pinging Baron. This could work. Yeah, Ryan, S'mores and Frosty are heading over. Frosty healing up on the Scuttle Crab here. Do they actually go for this? S'mores is too low to tank it, but he's going to drop the ward, and chrisramrz going to teleport in here. Or, excuse me, Ryanite going to teleport in here. Oh, S'mores getting super low. Is able to get on out of here. They got plenty of damage, though. Frosty and Ryanite going to chunk this one down. And that will be the Baron over to Post University. And the game looking more and more out of hand for SUNY Potsdam, now down 11,000 gold. That was a really good fight at the start for them. They go so close to taking out Frosty and Ryanite, but still, they have not died. 31.5 minutes in here, going for the Hextake Dragon. Can Turtle get another steal? This is a big moment. Here comes the Ornhorn. Frosty and Ryan both slowed. He's going to send it into the pit. They need to start the fight here. Dragon getting super low. Is smited away by Wang this time. He's not going to lose the second one. Cataclysm goes out on a Junkie in the back line. Turtle Wax goes down. Wang picks up that one. Junkie also super low. He's going to fall. Frosty a double kill, now jumping in aggressively. Taunt does not land onto Delary, but they're just going to chase him down now. Weaver's Wall going to cut off his escape. Wang EQing in onto Garble. He's going to find that one. And the last kill going over to Frosty. That is an ace and will likely be GG, as Post University going to push down with all 5 members and the Baron buff. I cannot see SUNY coming back from this one. Let's see if they're able to close it out. 15 seconds on Turtle Wax, 12 on Babysit, 10 on Junkie. They have a shot, perhaps. S'mores is pretty low. Wang is out of mana. chrisramrz is going to get this second inhibitor. Now 2 waves of minions going to be pouring into the base. One Nexus Tower getting low. Taunt misses. That one Nexus Tower falls. Turtle Wax diving in, gets the knockup, pops the ultimate, but he just dies. Ryanite just takes him out. And the Eagles will take the series in 1*2 games. Congratulations to them. Extremely well played match. Frosty and Ryanite both unkillable Demon Kings in that one. 5-0-13 on the Tristana, 5-0-16 on the Thalia. But Wang, incredible. 100% kill participation. I don't think I've ever seen that. I have to give MVP to Wang there. You just cannot deny that. 100% kill participation on the Jarvan. He was just absolutely everywhere. But that's going to do it. The Eagles take their first official non-forfeit win of the season over SUNY Potsdam. That is likely going to, I think that does actually definitely lock in our playoff spot for the NECC Northeast Navigators Division. So congratulations to them. I'm going to go hit them up real quick while they're still here. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. We've got more matches for you this week later on, though. Where did they go? Here they are. So we've got Halo Infinite versus Southwestern Assemblies of God University tomorrow at 8 p.m. And we're also going to have some Madden games on our Post Esports 2 channel. So make sure you check those out tomorrow. And then on Friday, we'll have Rocket League versus Thomas Esports at 7 p.m. So make sure to tune in for that. Thanks for watching tonight, everyone. Thanks for supporting the channel and the stream. And I will catch you all very soon. Have a good night.